they're on the island. If you leave your guy on the island and you're beat like that, you have no chance. You got to go out there and go. You got to play the game fast. That is the name of the game. Playing fast. It's hard to play fast when you're getting picked. It's hard to play fast when you're exhausted from chasing. Y'all don't believe me? Let's get to the film. Here we go. I have a great tape cut up for y'all right here. Let's get to it. We have the Seahawks versus the Falcons to start it off. What do you see? Jackson in Jigba running away from AJ Terrell. Look at the space, man. You see Terrell up top, right? You see him right here? He's running. He's going. It's not like he's not trying, but he's beat off of alignment. He's beat off of assignment. Look, man, we're right here. We have the high safety, right? We're manned up across the board. Everyone's manned up. We're manned up. We got the other safety right here low. I want y'all to see what the play action, what it does. We got a backer stepping up. We have the other safety low. You have pretty much a two-man route. Outside leverage, outside leverage. Here's one safety right here. That's Bates. What are you going to do back here when you have the opportunity? You're going to take your time and just hit the wide open receiver. Who is Bates helping? This deep post? What about this guy? On an island. If you're going to throw the ball to your top receiver and he's this wide open, if you're going to have your corner running across the field like this, you don't have a chance, man. You don't have a chance versus this type of offense, but you're going to continue to see the man covered and they're not going to stop. This is just a track meet. This is not about who can cover the best. It's none of that. Because when you get to this point right here, it doesn't matter that AJ Terrell is a good corner. Would I consider him one of the best corners in the league? I think he's in that upper range. I wouldn't say that he is super elite, but I think he's a good corner, though. He's a solid corner. When he gets challenged, I think he can make plays. But when you put him in a situation like this, and it's just a runaway, it's a track meet. What is he supposed to do right here? Where's the inside help? With no help in man coverage, you're just beat. The field has too much space. There's too much grass. It's not an opportunity to go and make the plays, man. You're just stuck at this point. Look at Terrell's demeanor. Does he look like he's in full stride to go catch Buddy right here, or does he look tired to you? Don't worry. If you think he looks tired there, you wait 2 plays later. They hit the slant. They hit the in breaking route. Is it a dig or is it a slant? What is this? It's a touchdown. That's what it is. Once again, man coverage. You're leaving your guys out to dry with the man. Y'all might be thinking it's the NFL. You got to play man. If you're going to play man, you have to get home, man. That's too much. It's too much. The 4-man rush is not getting there. You got the backer on the back right here. It looks like this is a win. There's a lot of space. These routes are coming out quick. We're not throwing the ball deep down the field. We understand where the ball is going. We understand the point of the play, the purpose. After the play action, Sam Darnold gets his foot in the ground and delivers a strike to 11, and that's a touchdown. Once again, look at 24 chasing. How can he make this play with no inside presence, no inside help? You got to have someone here to balance out the coverage. If it's zone, but if it's man, you still need some type of help. You would expect the inside presence right here. Let's look at Bates. Does Bates have 89, man? Does he have the back, man? Why is he so low? Let's figure it out. We see Ellis blitzing, 55 right here. I would assume that these backers have the 2 backs. I'm not quite sure why Bates is this low. Are you a spy on Sam Darnold? I don't know. Let's say you have the back right here. I don't really quite understand this because you're blitzing Ellis. So now it's almost like you got 2 guys on 1. If that's the case, there must be a guy playing the hole right here. If not, it's pretty much just wide open in the middle for them to dump the ball off just like this. This is a too easy of a play. It's a touchdown. How do you expect to win games when you're throwing the ball to your guy like this? He's out here just running free, scoring. These are top guys in the league. This is a top receiver in the league right here, 11. He's a top dog. Not only that, he's been on fire Great operation from Sam Darnold, throwing an absolute boom, fastball, just like that. You throwing a fastball to your guy across the middle of the field. It's a home run. 24, come on, run. But guess why he's not running like that? He's tired. He just ran all the way across the field chasing 11 over here. Now you got him running back across the field. What do you think the Seahawks are doing? They have game planned this. This is not by chance. This is not by luck. When we're seeing that you're stuck in man, when we're seeing that you're playing outside leverage with no help underneath, we're letting the ball fly. We're challenging you. We're throwing the ball to our guy who is on fire, having a great season. The Seahawks have really having a great year. Can they finish? We're going to see. But look, I want y'all to see this right here. What do y'all see on the defense? Does this look like confusion? Does this look like people who are set and understand what they have going on? Think about it, man. One more time from the top. We got Cooper Kupp right here. First off, what personnel is this? This is 11 personnel. You got tight end, receiver. There's the back in the backfield right here. He's in the dot. There's Sam Darnold underneath the center. We have a 3-man surface right here. 3 receivers close. The Atlanta Falcons are once again in man coverage. Man coverage. 2 high safeties, but we're manned up, right? Okay. With this motion across from Kupp, what are you getting right here? You're getting movement from 20. This is D Alpha right here. This is a young gun. This is a top dog in the making. I'm telling you. Get them Brinks trucks ready. This guy can cover, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. But when you get put in bad sets, it makes it look like you can't. But that is my issue with these defensive coordinators putting their guys in bad sets. But let me tell you right here, if you're expecting a big play on this one, you're not going to get one. This is a setup play. Once you see these guys motion, you see the confusion. What do? It's a run. Great play by 20. You almost make the play alpha. You don't. But guess what they saw, though? They see this movement underneath. They see these guys looking confused. They see that someone is running with 10. If you're running with 10, what more than likely are you in? Man coverage. That's why we're running here and we're running back. We're checking the coverage. Look at 14's eyes. We're reading what's going on. Now that we see that these guys are moving around, they're trying to check. It's indecisive play. They are confused. We have switched the alignment between the 2 backers. The nickel has come to the other side, and he is blitzing now. I think that 55 was going to hit it from this side before. Now 20 comes over here. He's going to run a blitz. 55, you play to this side. You play this man. That's what it looks like how it played out. But this is a matchup problem once again. We already saw what happened with the matchup problem against, what team was that when they played? Was it the Panthers? We saw what happened with the Panthers when they put T-Mac on the outside on 55 and he got cooked hibachi style. Now, you're in this situation once again. 55's on 10, right? But guess what? It's a run. What do the Seahawks do on the next play? Play action versus the same set. It's a walk-in touchdown. How do they get to this set? What are they in? What do y'all see? We see motion. Once again, what personnel is this? 11 personnel. Tight end, receiver. There's the back. There's Sam Darnold. Here are the Falcons. In man coverage. We are manned up once again. Right here, safety. Are you walk down that tight end or is this our tight end? We're going to see. We see motion. What do we have? 20 running once again. Remember the last play, right? That was literally the last play before this play. That was a setup play. We just gauged what the defense was doing. We're on the headsets talking and saying how they are trying to relate to the receiver. We have something that beats them. If they come out in man again, we're going to get it. And guess what? You gave them exactly what they wanted. You've been showing on film that you run a heavy man in the red zone. You've been showing on film that you continue to run a lot of man. And guess what? You're getting toasted, beat down. No chance. Sam Darnold runs the play action. What do you have? Look at this side. The B gap wide open. 55 runs through the B gap like he's going to hit something. Like he's going to smack something, right? You have 10 inserting through the B gap, which is odd. Why is a receiver running through the B gap, you ask, which is very, very strange. That's why this B gap is so big. It's by design, not by chance. When Cooper Kupp inserts through the B gap, you see Jackson, Enigma, Smith, Enigma. Did I say that right? Running slant. This is a pick route right here. We're picking the DB naturally. It's smooth. We're not getting a flag called. It's a smooth pick. And what do you do right there? You create a rub. You create trash. 20 can't get through it. You're beat off the alignment. This is an easy throw from Darnold to Kupp. And what are you getting? A walk-in touchdown. When you make the game easy, it's easy to win. The Falcons are putting themselves in the front in a defense that's making it very difficult for them because you have to first run across. You have Cooper Kupp lined up right here like this is a queen set, I formation queen set. Like now, it looks like they're in 21 personnel, but it's still 11. This is a receiver, not a fullback. It's not a tight end. But he's going through the B gap. What a play design. Why are you beat off that? Guess why? You got outside leverage, right? You got the first thing. You got him to the flat. You're going to cut off the outside. You're not going to play from the inside. First off, you got a man on the inside. You're going to play on the outside, but you're not looking ear hole. That's a block. He don't run routes like that, but it's clean enough for them not to call the penalty, right? Yeah. Now you get 10 to the flat. Just like that. You were beat. These DCs are getting their guys beat. Why does this continue to happen? Why is no one seeing this? Why is the film not being watched? You've already got toasted against the Panthers out of all people. The Panthers beat you doing similar things like this. That's why I'm saying the man coverage. There's a crisis going on around the league. There's a man coverage crisis. But let me tell you, it's not just the Falcons. It's not just y'all, man. Don't worry. It's not just y'all. There's a lot of other teams on the list. Y'all want to keep going? Y'all want to watch some more man? Talk to me. There's a lot of teams on the list getting toasted with the man. Let's keep going. Forget it. Let's keep going. Now, we have the Packers versus the Bears. I want y'all to see this right here. Jordan Love drops back. He wants to throw the ball, but he can't get it off. Why? It's a 4-man rush. It's playing out. Looks like, man, you got guys on guys. You got bodies on bodies. I don't know if this is a match zone or if this is, man, we're going to see it from the top angle. But one thing you see right here, big dog in the front right here, 50, right? Making a play. Getting Jordan Love off his spot. When you have guys who are hunting, you can run a 4-man pressure and get to the quarterback. Good things happen. But I want y'all to see the back end. I can't tell if this is man right here with a 2-high safety. It looks like it. It looks like it's man right here because everyone's locked in, right? I want y'all to look at Watson. Y'all tell me about this man coverage. Look at 26. He's on his horse. He think Watson's about to run him out the gym. Uh-oh, I got to go. I got to go. Once you reach that sight line, it's gone. I got to go. But guess what? We send that down. But the ball can't be thrown because there is pressure. This is open, though. You got to get home in man. I just want y'all to remember that. In man coverage, what you're asking your defense to do is cover guys with a lot of space with no help. You're by yourself out there on the island. If you don't have dogs on the inside like this, Grady Jarrett hunting. You don't have dogs on the inside like this. 98 right here hunting, finishing the play. You're stuck. Sweat and Jarrett right here finish this play. What I want y'all to see, though, about zone coverage, you saw the man was open. Now let's look at zone real quick. When you're playing zone, you don't have to be as perfect. You just got to drop to your spots. If the rush does not get home this time, the rush is not quite there. The big boy's doing a great job protecting Jordan Love, right? And when you're protecting your quarterback, you got time for him to sit back here. You're expecting him to hit something. But when you run a zone, there's not much space. If everyone's dropping accordingly, if everyone has their eyes in the right spot, look at 26. You've dropped, but you're also feeling that you may have to break up. Because in zone, you want to play top down. What does that mean? We want to play from the top and break down. We don't want to ever be running back with the guy. you're beat then. This is great zone coverage right here. Jordan Love wants to fit this ball into this receiver right here, but guess what? This underneath defender, he can't tell the distance. It's a depth perception issue in zone coverage. So when Jordan Love sits back there and tries to lob this one up, he does not even see him. He wasn't even trying to lob that one up. He just threw a gift to 35 right here. I think this is Gardner Johnson, right? He throws a gift to him. But how is that caused? Because of the zone. He's seeing 46 run up the middle of the field. Let's go back some. He sees 46 running. He's thinking, oh man, this dig is open. 46 is vacated where he's going. He has turned his hips. He is running. Why is he doing this? Can someone tell me why he's doing this? Because in cover 2, you're always going to open to the receiver strength. You got 3 receivers over here. That's the strength of the offense. The receiver strength is to the offensive left, the defensive right. He's running to the receiver strength. He's going to be vertical until number 2 sits down. You got to take 2 vertical. You got to run with that because look at these safeties. They're split. They are wide. It's cover 2. Jordan Love is looking. He sees the linebacker right here. He's running. He's thinking, I got him. I got him. The dig is there. Completely losing sight of 35 for an easy pick on 3rd and long. Zone coverage is the way to go. You got to play it the correct way. When you understand how to play the zone, the ball, if you understand how to play the zone, you will find the ball. The ball will find you. You will interrupt the process between the quarterback and the receiver because you're in the throwing lane. He can't fit this ball in. If he throws it high, he has to put it over your head. If he puts it over your head, guess what? It has to be a perfect throw because you have a safety over the top. The zone coverage is the way to go. You got enough athletes on the field to go out there and shut down the field. When you're playing man, you better play sound. You better play with the correct eyes. If not, guess what? You are beat, my boy. If you don't play with the correct eyes, you are beat. Yeah, you looking in the backfield. 24, you looking over here. These are y'all 2 guys right here. Y'all are beat. Both of y'all are beat. Y'all about to run into each other. You got to switch this off. You got to be able to talk and communicate with guys on the line. What type of set are they in right here? What are the Packers in? Talk to me. The Packers are in 13 personnel with a big boy on the field. Extra O lineman right here. So it's playing out like tight end, tight end, tight end. Receiver, there's the back. But let me tell you this, though. It looks like run, doesn't it? Why else do we have this big boy in the game? Because we're running the ball, right? The big boy's down right here, lined up like a tight end, but we know he's a tackle. He's not supposed to get the ball. We're not going to run a route to him. Well, he's in the game to block. That's why you have to have supreme discipline in man coverage. If you're not in the right place, if your eyes aren't in the right spot, you are beat. One high safety right here, right? Look how it plays out. Quick play action. Gotcha. Gotcha, 24. Why are we even looking in the backfield? The man coverage is getting these teams beat. It's getting teams put in bad situations. It's continuing to happen over and over and over. If you don't get out here and play it the right way, you're just beat. You're toasted. How do you stop this? How do you eliminate this? Well, you 2 can talk at the beginning of the play and combo this. You can say, I got first outside. I got first inside, right? You could say, I got vertical. I'm going to the flats. Whatever high I'm getting. But you guys got to mix up the alignment. If y'all on the same level, you're beat. You're going to be beat every single time because you're too close. You have to be staggered. Now let's think about run responsibilities real quick. If you're in man coverage, so it's 1 man, 1 gap. Every man has a gap. 24 is outside, 35, 94, 9, 99, 48, 97, 45, 93. But it looks like they're slanting. So it looks like 97 is going here. 99 is going here. Let's see how it plays out. Yep, they're moving. The gaps move. You have a stun on. That's fine. But guess what? Every man still has a gap, right? It's a little bit of confusion right here. But every man still has a gap. You're gapped out. You're good to go versus the run. 24 is getting a little greedy, like he going to go make this play on the outside. But you got to remember your responsibility, your number 1 responsibility. Even if y'all combo this, this will be your man. 35 man blocks. So really, he should go and hug his man right now in zone coverage. But instead, because he does not do this, you create 2 levels. Y'all both beat off y'all's eyes more than anything else. So it's not that the combo messed it up. It's the eye discipline that messed it up. And now we're off to the races. Let's go. Let's slide. Let's make a play. And that's exactly what you see. You see your guy going out here making a play. 24, wake up. You sleep on your feet, McLeod. Wake up. 31 comes out the sky and makes the tackle. I keep telling y'all, this man coverage is getting teams beat. Once again, we're getting some man. Is it man? Is it? We got man coverage this time. What do y'all see, though? If y'all going to run the man, you got to have a presence underneath. Once again, 50, through the line, ready to make a play. 94, ready to make a play. You got to get the guy off the spot. He can't just sit back there and have all day to throw the ball, because even when you look on the back end on this play, what do you see when you pause it right now? There's space to operate. This looks close, right? Look at all this space down here. All I have to do is throw the ball out front. You don't have time to set up and throw it right now, but you're going to have to make a great play. You're going to have to cut underneath and knock the ball down without holding, without grabbing, without doing anything. You got to be perfect. In man coverage, the defender has to be perfect. This is an offensive league. You got to understand what you're up against, how you're playing the game. These coordinators are acting like these guys covering are superheroes. They're not. You're putting your guys in tough sets, and when you cannot affect the quarterback, you're getting beat like this. This is the same drive. All these plays have been, the last 3 plays have been from the same drive. What set are the Packers in? The Packers right now are in 11 personnel. They have tight end, receiver, receiver, receiver. There's the back. 3-by-1 nub set. What are you seeing right here? 0. What do you mean 0? I mean this. We're manned up across the board, right? There's no safety help. 0 safeties back here. So what does that mean? You have to get home. If you don't make it, you're cooked. You're beat. Right now, they are locked down. Jordan Love is back here. He's throwing a fadeaway. He don't even got a fadeaway. Look where he's throwing this ball at, man. Put some respect on Jordan Love's name, y'all. Put some respect on Jordan Love's name. He's been balling consistently. He's been throwing the ball at a high level. He's been letting it fly. On the money. Christian Watson, touchdown. When you give a guy a chance like this, when he's just running away from the safety, what can the defense do? You're making it too easy. This is completely avoidable. I don't understand when you're watching this man coverage play out, what are you thinking? Like, what's the best case scenario for these guys? Can they really lock down these 3 with all this space on the field? No. Unless the pressure gets home. If the pressure doesn't get there, you're beat. There's no way these guys can cover and lock down all 3. He's open. He's open. He's open. Every route is right there for the taking. The man coverage is getting teams beat. I'm telling you, we are in a man coverage crisis, y'all. It's a crisis going on. I don't know how else to tell you. I don't know how else to explain it to you, but it's a crisis going on. They want to keep staying in man. You keep seeing these guys get toasted. I don't get it. I don't understand why you keep putting your team at a disadvantage with the man coverage. We understand the guys are top end athletes. We know these guys can run. They put so much emphasis in these guys running 4.3s and 4.4s and this and that. But it's different on the field. That's why a 40 time is irrelevant when the game starts. Between the white lines, who cares what your 40 is? You're not just running straight. We got you out here running all over the field. We got you out here running from the post to the sideline, from the hash to the numbers. You're beat, dog. You're just beat. When you get an opportunity like this, man, look when this ball is being released by Jordan Love. Great anticipation. The ball's gone. It doesn't get better than this. The Packers have been blessed with quarterbacks for the last 25 years. They got guys back here who are slinging the ball, throwing dimes, Come on, man. It's a beautiful night at Lambeau Field, and you're getting a Showtime event, letting the ball fly. Does it get better than this? I don't know. But guess what? The Bears, they weren't done. The Packers weren't done, but the Bears weren't done either. They said, you know what? We don't care we getting toasted. Let's stay in the man. Let's stay in the man coverage. We got one high safety. Who's he covering? Who's on who, man? When you give a team this opportunity to run in open space, what are we doing? Get out the man. Get out the man. You're getting toasted. You're making it easy for these guys to make big plays. Look at Jordan Love. That's routes on air. That's pitch and catch. He's just running away from the guys. He's running away from them. It's too easy. This was a one safety. Beard. Go. But he can't, though, because he's trying to help over the top. This slant's coming right here, and he's shot out of a cannon, and we're stepping to the house. These are major plays. This was a close game. But when you're playing like this, what do you expect, man? Y'all think this man coverage can last? It can't. It does not matter what he runs. You're beat off leverage. Now we're just running away from you. What an easy play to make. No one in Jordan Love's face. You're not even there. 9 was untouched. Look how far he is from 10. You're giving the team the opportunity for another big major splash